right, I got another question from a teenager. I just started a new high school. How do I fit in? Wow, that is an interesting question. Fitting in really depends on who you're around. If you want to fit in with a chess club, you play chess. If you want to fit in with the hard rock band, you have to play hard rock, right? So it's not really about fitting in, because that just depends on who's around. And you got to ask yourself this question. Would Jesus have fit in? Because he didn't fit in everywhere he went, but he was always loving and kind, and he was always the answer and the source of value and wonders, but he didn't always fit in because people had their things, right? So it's not about fitting in necessarily. It's more about finding commonality. If you like Pokemon cards, you do Pokemon cards. If you like Smash Bros, you play Smash Bros. If you like sports, you go and you find people who love those sports. If it's music, if it's creativity, you find people who have commonality. And that's how you feel a connection and even a sense of belonging. But you do want to make sure it's not commonality in smoking or doing drugs or vandalism. You want to make sure it's not finding a commonality or a sense of belonging because people can dare you to do anything and they actually use you for their own entertainment. You don't want to find that kind of commonality. So we're talking about the halls of high school. There can be so many crazy things going on in the halls, in the locker rooms, in the change rooms, behind the buildings, all kinds of crazy stuff. So make sure you're belonging to the right kind of things, because it says here in Psalm 139 verses 13, it says, "You formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works." God has made you amazing, and your personality will continue to develop as you continue to find yourself in him. So here's two things. When you go to high school, guard your heart. Meanness is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of the person who's being mean. So don't own mean words. Don't own mean behavior like you deserve it, okay? It's more a reflection of the brokenness in that person for them even wanting to be mean. Number two, sow seeds. You just sow seeds. And if you go to school and you just sit by yourself and you just put your headphones on and you just watch your phone the whole time, you're not sowing any seeds. You're self-absorbed in that time, right? Maybe because you're self-conscious or nervous or whatever. But if you sow seeds, then things germinate. So tell nice things to people. Save a seed for someone. You see someone sitting alone, go get them and bring them over. That's how you're going to find commonality and a place of connection. Lord, I bless this person with the courage to get outside of any anxieties, step beyond that, and sow seeds of love and value into others in Jesus' name.